Hello, this is going to be my review of the Jadfezy action camera, which advertises itself as being able to record 1080p quality video. And I'm just going to talk about my experience with this camera and why I think that, unfortunately, the video quality is not very good. But I'm going to say some other things besides that. This is the Jadfezy. Sorry, let me just move this around here. This is the Jadfezy action camera, which we purchased on Amazon for around $20, and I'm just going to talk about my experience. Okay, the first thing is, if you'd like to have better video quality than the quality that is on this camera, I would probably recommend spending at least $50 on an action camera in general, because more often than not, if you spend only $20 on an action camera, I think the odds are not in your favor that you're going to receive good quality video. And on this camera, I just felt that despite the fact that the quality was, you're able to see what's in the video, unfortunately, not quite as advertised, not HD quality, not very good, especially in the times that we're living in. So I would recommend paying at least $50 and doing your research on Amazon, finding a camera in that price range, at least $50. If you're looking for a camera that can record decent or very good HD quality video, it is possible to get a good camera for around $50 if you just shop around. But for $20, in this case, I'm not very surprised that the quality here just wasn't very good. There's a 1080p resolution setting and a 720p setting, and neither of those record very good quality video, and I'm not very surprised because we only paid $20. So that's the first thing. And the times that we're living in, I do not consider this good quality video, but keep in mind we only paid $20, so it is what it is. The quality is simply not very good, and I do not consider this HD quality video. We only paid $20 for this camera. I recommend paying at least $50 for an action camera so that you can find a good variety of cameras that you can choose, and one of them, if you just look at sample footage on YouTube, one of those cameras will hopefully have good quality video. There's plenty of cameras, especially some made by the company Campark, like the Campark X25. But we're going to talk about this camera. So that was the first thing. Video quality is simply not very good. You're going to see some video tests in the second part of this video, showing videos that were recorded at the highest resolution, 1080p, and the next highest resolution, 720p. Photos, let's talk about photo quality. The photo quality is not terrible, but again, this is not really going to function as a good camera because, well, aside from the fact that we only paid $20 for this camera, in general, the cheaper action cameras will not take great quality photos. So cheap action cameras, even the ones that are like $50 or more, they're not meant to replace your point-and-shoot camera or the camera on your smartphone, so photos were just not very good. You're going to see at the end of this video we have some photos to show you, but they're not great. Image stabilization. The third thing I'm going to talk about is there is an image stabilization feature on this camera, which I thought was very surprising considering it's a $20 camera. But unfortunately, let's see. EIS, I assume this has to do with image stabilization. Even when we turned it on, see right there, it seemed to have no effect. So despite the fact that you might see an image stabilization feature here, I don't really think it had any effect. At first I was very excited to see an image stabilization feature, but after seeing that, it didn't really cause the video to look more stabilized in the tests that I made. Unfortunately, I have to say that this feature wasn't really needed. So anyways, there's a 1080p setting, there's a 720p setting, but as I said, unfortunately, this is just, the video quality is, in my opinion, this is only my opinion, the video quality is, in my opinion, just not very good. As you can see, I mean, you can decide for yourself if you think the video quality looks good, or if you don't think it looks good. You can see for yourself in the video tests that are going to follow this segment of the video. But that's really it. You have your underwater housing, you have some standard accessories, but if you're buying a camera, an action camera, just because you want to see what kind of accessories are included, what kinds of things you would use the camera for, and you don't mind that the quality might not be high definition, I don't think this would necessarily be a bad purchase, but just keep in mind that just because the box says 1080p video resolution, keep in mind that if you are paying $20, just your expectations shouldn't be very high in terms of as far as the video quality is concerned. But if you understand that, if you understand that the video quality is not going to be perfect, as you can see in the next portion of this video, then, feel free to buy it. But if you do prefer to have crystal clear quality, please shop around and pay at least $50, because there aren't that many $20 cameras, and I'm not sure if there are any $20 cameras that will have HD quality video at 30, 60 frames per second. I could be wrong, but with this camera specifically, I wasn't disappointed because I kind of wasn't very surprised to see that the quality just wasn't that great. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Hello, this is a 720p video test with the Jadfezy action camera that we recently purchased on Amazon for around $20. The quality is about what you would expect from a $20 device, and while it is nice that you can record videos and take pictures with a piece of equipment that costs only $20, unfortunately the quality, in my opinion, does not look like HD quality. So I do recommend that if you want to make videos that you would post on YouTube, and for example, and take it on vacation, to make videos of your vacation, those memories, I do recommend that you spend more than $20, at least $50 for an action camera. We'll have some good quality footage, but certainly if you just buy the cheapest item possible for around $20, for example, I would just say that I've had a few $20 cameras and none of them really have great quality footage. So this is a 720p video test with the Jadfezy action camera. I'll let you decide for yourself if you think the video quality looks good, but in my opinion, this is just not great. Quality is not that good in my opinion. Thanks for watching this video, and have a nice day. Hello, this is a 720p video test with the Jadfezy action camera that we recently purchased on Amazon for around $20. As you can see, the quality is not that great, but for a $20 device, it is pretty cool that you can buy something that records video and takes pictures. As a camera to start with, it might be nice if you're just looking to see what kinds of accessories are typically included with an action camera and thinking about what you would use an action camera for. Then it might be nice to try something like this just to see if you like action cameras and you want to figure out how you're going to use them. But other than that, I don't think the quality here is stellar, especially considering you don't have to pay much more money to buy a decent camera. You might have to pay $50 or so, but if you do your research, you really can find a good device for maybe $50 or a little bit more that records genuinely good HD looking video with great resolution. So this is just a 720p video test with the Jadfezy action camera. Thanks for watching this video, and have a nice day. It is Monday, May 31st, 2021, on this very, very cloudy afternoon, actually morning, and this is a 720p video test with the Jadfezy action camera, a cheap, budget-friendly action camera that we purchased on Amazon for around $20. If you would like a camera that records decent quality, very good quality HD video, I would highly recommend not buying something for $20, because more often than not the quality isn't going to be very good. I would recommend spending at least $50 on an action camera, and you can find a good action camera for $50 if you do your research and look at sample footage on YouTube. This is a 720p video test. As you can see, the quality is not very clear. I know it's cloudy, but still, you can see that the quality is not very clear on this camera. The Jadfezy action camera for only $20, that's the price I got it for on Amazon. Hello, this is a 1080p video test with the Jadfezy action camera, a cheap action camera that we recently purchased on Amazon for around $20. As you can see, the quality is not great. This is pretty much, I would say, what you would expect from a camera that costs only $20. And while it is nice that you can buy a camera for $20 that takes pictures and records videos, unfortunately the quality here is just not something I would rely on if I wanted to make videos for YouTube with this footage, or to go on vacation and make videos, capture all those memories. The quality just is not that great in my opinion, but it is nice if you're just looking to see what you would use an action camera for. They're very versatile, so if you're just, as a starter camera, it's pretty cool, just to not have to spend that much money. But for serious videos, I would not really recommend this quality unless this is something that you prefer. So this is just my opinion. I don't really like the quality that much. But again, it was cheap, so it's okay. 1080p video test. This is a 1080p video test with the Jadfezy action camera that we purchased on Amazon for around $20. 1080p video test. The quality is about what you would expect from a $20 camera. Unfortunately, it's not very good. If you would like better quality footage, actual HD footage, you should probably spend at least $50 on a camera rather than only $20, even though it might be appealing as a price. Unfortunately, I've had three $20 cameras, and they were all pretty much exactly the same in that the quality is just not great. It's not actual HD quality. I mean, it's nice that you can actually record some video and take some pictures on a $20 device, but it's just too bad that the quality is not as advertised. It does not look like HD quality. 1080p video test with the Jadfezy action camera. Not great quality, but it is sort of what you would expect from a $20 camera. Hello, it is Monday, May 31st, 2021. This is a 1080p video test with the Jadfezy action camera that we purchased for around $20 on Amazon. And as you can see, the quality is not stellar. I wouldn't really consider this true 1080p resolution, but for $20, I'm not very surprised, because if you pay $20 for a camcorder, well, more often than not, nowadays, in my opinion, it's not going to record fantastic quality. Anyways, this is just a 1080p resolution video test with the Jadfezy action camera. Don't know if this will encourage you or discourage you from buying this camera, but just understand that this is a video recording that I'm making with this camera. So I don't think the quality can get better than this unless I'm using it incorrectly. But this is about what I expected from a $20 camcorder. Thanks for watching this video, and have a nice day. Again, this is the Jadfezy action camera that we purchased on Amazon for the price of $20. There is an image stabilization feature, but I don't think it works. There's also a motion detection feature which does work. That's pretty cool.